Months.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And you were wondering, William, why are you uploading this second time within an hour? Well, during that, I got a little bit experimental. And I wanted to see if I could build a stand. Have a stander. Because I got a stander like 4 weeks ago. And that stander, I will flop over, almost die every single time I try to stand in it. And it really didn't work out, and I only got it in once. So it goes to show I'm stubborn as hell. But as a quadriplegic, I want to practice standing more so I can see if my core function will kind of go up or help me in different ways as we grow together as a quadriplegic. Because you grow.
That's normal to say.
Yeah.
As we grow together. I'm sorry, sir. Why?
Starting in a cough because I'm still sick.
I can hear that. Jesus
after 8 days. But as you can tell, this thing, if you're wondering why this thing is here, is if we remove it. Oh, spaz out. I stand up, apparently. I was not expecting that. So, unless if I get in a certain position and my arm does not move at all, my core function can stay up like this. And earlier, before getting this stander, I tried to transfer onto my best friend's wheelchair, which looks like...
I still hate him for that.
Yeah, I burped on this.
Wait. Make sure he doesn't fall.
Oh, shit. Oh. And there he is. I know I can't get him in the camera too well.
We'll just turn the camera just a little bit. Perfect.
Ooh, the brightening. What is this? Is that hair? Whoa! Makes an insane cinematic filter. Wow, that's so cool. Look, see?
Yeah, that's what.
What the hell? Okay, sorry about that. I know that was probably out of context, but it was pretty cool to do that. My mind gets distracted really quickly. Yeah. But I tried to transfer into my best friend's wheelchair, and he uses a sipping pop, which I feel so bad for because I burped.
Look, yeah, can I explain it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So he was trying to transfer into my wheelchair because Amity originally got that idea. Say, hey, can I try a wheelchair? And I have no issues with that. We just have to, sanitize the sip and puff and everything.
Sorry. I saw a notification come from my camera. It's like, it had the funniest
really?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Amity originally wanted to try out my chair, which is one of our friends, and, I have no problem with that, just sanitize the sip and puff. My nurse will do that for you, because we really need to do it every fucking round now. Nasty. So, not Amity or Luz, they did nothing wrong. They drove my chair for a couple of seconds. It's like, wow, super cool. But then William, he tried to transfer in.
And I fell 4 times.
He fell 4 times, but then he...
And my arm was slipping, and...
Because, he has no tricep function and...
no core function all the way up here.
All quads, either you don't have some function of your arms or you have issues with your arms, and most triceps... Sorry. Most people who have an injury site of C4, C5, and C6 incomplete, that means you're not, complete like I am. I'm a C1, C2 complete, by the way, just to get ideas. But most people with C5 and C6 incomplete don't have their tricep function, or some other bit of their arm isn't working, and they don't have any core function, their legs don't work. So, incomplete is basically the vertebrae didn't get completely damaged, so there's still, nerves in there, or, muscle and nerves in there that you're able to perform some task, but not completely, because you don't have complete, function of that vertebrae. Yep. But for me, when you are complete, I always have to say complete, because if I just say I'm a C1, C2 quadriplegic, which mainly means you're most likely going to get complete, because C1, C2 is the most deadliest spinal cord injury you can get. Only 60% or I think 80 or 60% do not.
80.
Sorry.
Sorry, you said it's country. Sorry. He caught me a bit.
60, yeah, you can tell we just joke a lot.
Yeah.
60 and 80% 60 or 80% of complete spinal cord injuries do not survive their injury because it's right near the brainstem. So it's right near the brainstem and everything.
Oh shit! Flash is disabled.
It's fine. It's still kind of good quality.
Yeah, it is actually. It's fine.
So the brainstem, because the injury or level of injury is right near the brainstem, that's where all the valuable nerves are, which is literally right near your fucking brain, which controls all the nerves and what movements you make. But since it becomes damaged, that passageway where all the nerves go up and send, it's basically like a roadblock on like a neatly, perfectly constructed road, how I kind of, say it. You have a neat constructed road, and then right in the beginning where the entrance is, where the nerves go, there's like all this construction. So you can't get past it. The nerves can't send signals throughout the body because, that roadblock's damaged.
Fractured.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, I explained our injuries a little bit more. Those who want to know. So you're welcome. But he tried to transfer, and since he doesn't have any tricep function, and doesn't have finger function, doesn't have core function, doesn't have leg function.
I don't have leg function, don't have core function.
Yeah.
I don't have tricep function, right there?
Yeah.
I forget things a lot. And I don't have any finger function. So I can move my arm, like...
He can move his arm, but as soon as he, puts his... Well, I can't do that because, obviously, I'm...
And then it still spasms for a while.
Yeah. So, when he tries to bring his arm back, say, lifts it off his lap, for people hearing it, I don't know what y'all do, but lift up his arm, I have no function, so it's just limp, see?
Yeah,
lifts up his arm,
see,
and then...
just limp.
Yeah, and then it'll
spasms.
And then,
Stab it, and then just limps.
Yeah, but when you put the arm back,
I can put my arm back, and then...
there's no tricep to catch for you to hold your arm, so it's fall back. So that makes...
It's just a limp around that area.
That makes people with quadriplegia so much harder to transfer because, they don't have valuable function in those areas, and you try to get your chest up, your whole chest up, since the injury's in the chest, not the thoracic region, which you could still possibly become a quad, but most likely you're going to be a paraplegic if you have an injury in the T5 or T6 or below. That's para, but you might have a little less function, a little bit up, I guess. I don't know how that is because I don't have that injury, so I can only rarely ever explain it because, spinal cord's a whole complex thing. So, William basically tried to transfer, and he failed miserably.
I failed.
But
because I was during the transfer, and I was trying to get this arm, bending here, which I can do. I can just, I can bend, and I can kind of grasp on a little bit, and then if it slips, it just slips, and it spasms, and then it, falls forward, and then I can't...
are you falling?
No.
Okay, I thought you were
And so, I try to get it up, and then...
Whoa, your back.
My back spazzes, and then my head spazzes. Not my head. Oh, God. I can get it up about that far, and then it slips, and then I can't get it up anymore.
Because he can bend his arm.
I can bend my arm, back. That's why in the sitting up video, you could see my arm bending back.
But we look like little crab walkers when you.
When I try to sit up on my own, and then, if you can see, I try to get it up, and then it just, falls back. It falls back, or it falls frontward, or whatever, and it's a struggle when I'm trying to transfer. Because this is my, third transfer I try to do on my own since the beginning of my quadriplegic journey, which is almost heading on to 2 months, which is insane. And I try to transfer onto his wheelchair, which is a complex thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm on here, I've never
When he was on the floor, my wheelchair goes a little bit more depth of a normal chair, I guess. It's very, you can turn it.
I can't grasp on it. See, it's very high depth.
And it moves. My chair doesn't have a brake because I guess that's my chair thing. So, my chair doesn't have a brake. So, when you're trying to transfer as a C4, I don't know why I keep saying C4, C5, C6 quad, you can't accurately, if it's moving, you can't have good, leverage or something.
Grasp.
I don't know. I don't transfer. I use aides to help me transfer because
he can't transfer.
I can't transfer. I have no function.
But I try to transfer, and my arm gets about here, and I'm like, okay, just chilling there.
But then the chair moves.
Yeah, and then the chair moves, and then my arm gets out of grass, and then I fall frontward, and I cannot sit myself back up. Once I fall forward, I can't get back up.
Yeah.
And so Sydney had to help me lift my torso up. And I was like, okay. And I tried it again. And then I kept falling because I have no finger function to just hold on the mat. Like, if I had finger function, I'd just hold on the mat.
Yep.
I can't do that.
We don't have
because this is not finger function. I can move my arm and you're like, wow, you must be a paraplegic. No, I'm not.
No.
I don't have core function. And
all quads.
In that video, we filmed a recent video with my husband, Donnie, and me and Donnie were trying to see what our core would be like.
And Amy was holding the camera. She's a quad.
Yeah, and she dropped the camera and she couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, because there was no fucking pop socket. I can't get my fingers under a phone.
Yeah,
we have a case.
We have our pop socket, but it was off.
It's a case, so I can hold this one easily, but normal
it had to be slippery. And so she could not get it back up. She couldn't get it back up in a normal position. But then me and Donnie were like, going back, like our core was like going back and forth, and when we made a brisk other drive, our core would go back up, but that wouldn't be us, because we would just stay flopped over if nothing moved us, like, because me and my husband are both quadriplegics, except he's been a quadriplegic ever since the age of 39 years old. I've been a quadriplegic since I was 67 years old, so, I am still 67 years old, and Donnie had SMA. He did not get his quadriplegia from a spinal cord injury. He got his from spinal muscular atrophy, which is SMA. And that he started losing finger function because he was losing all his muscle, like all his strength, all his muscle, whichever he had left. And so that's how his legs were paralyzed from the mid-thigh down. So he can feel, Sydney, if it was on William, he would feel about that much. Yeah. Half thigh.
Yeah.
So, where I'm pointing is where Donnie feels up. So
is where
Donnie can feel all
Can you point on me? So, yeah, that's fine.
Donnie, if it was on Big Donnie, he would feel about here. Yep. And he wouldn't feel all this down here, his legs.
Yep. But you would go to my beard. That's essentially where I cannot feel.
Yeah, his whole body down, he can't feel. His
but
head,
my doctor said my doctor said I can feel below the collarbone because on my neck I have lowered sensation, but can still kind of feel.
Yeah, so what I just do, or what I say, is I cannot feel from this part, like,
down.
This part here, down. So I can't feel anything.
Yeah.
Down. Obviously, I have more movement than Big Donnie over here, but
because I'm complete.
Right. We just went on a huge rant. But point of the video is I got a new stander, and because I have not been standing practice at all, I only standed for 5 hours out of 2 months, so almost 2 months. So every day I might try to stand for at least, at the very minimum, 1 hour. But the doctors want like 3 hours, so it's a really long time every single day, and I'm sure I won't find time for that. But it's standing practice for a quadriplegic, and I'm trying to get better at my routines and stuff. I haven't done a bowel routine in, I don't know how many days.
A day. 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. And so I gotta do that again today. I gotta get my 3 hours of standing practice in, and yeah. So basically what this video was about is more information about our quadriplegic journeys as 3 people. And this video is also explaining what movement I have and my struggles on transferring, my sensation, and my new stander. So I appreciate you guys for coming on and saying hello. But I'll give you a quick tour of my stander, or Cindy will. Yes, we're propping up with Doc's joystick. So here, this is a little foot thing where William's feet lay, or like kind of stand. See, his feet are standing. And then this buckle here, this white part keeps that lower area up. And then there's mats to keep his back up And then there's this buckle that keeps his chest up. Oh, hello. It looks like I'm filming, y'all. Look, hey. Getting prop. I'm joking, I'm not filming. But, and then these sidebars keeps his body up. And then the tape is there to kind of leverage this up. Okay, little arm. Spaz. And then these mats back here just kind of keep his back up. And he can, like, if his arm were to move, see? I slightly move him and his arm. And I get him out of that spot. My arm spazzes. And then I'm down. Get me in another little spot. My head's down. Even with core strength. Barely. Oh, shit. Go. See? It takes me a little longer to get my arm in a right spot. Which is this spot here, so I can try to get up and stay up. So this is my new standard. It's Doc's wheelchair, but like modified. No, I'm not stealing a wheelchair or anything. This is just like a standard thing for like 2 to 1 hour a day. Yeah. And yeah, that's still sick, but it's alright. We're going to a party Saturday and then Grandma's house on Sunday, so it's gonna be a blast this weekend. 2 days before, like 2.5 days before college again. I really don't want to go back, for real.
Like, bro, this 12 days have been the best 12 days.
Exactly. I mean, I've been sick almost all
But hey, it's
break.
better than going to fucking school sick.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And we're just gonna have fun, and then we're gonna power through workouts, or I'm gonna go back and weight training and physical therapy. It's been 12 days since I gone. Almost 12 days since I gone, and we're just gonna have fun there, and then English, and then Spanish. Fucking hate Spanish. It's my worst class. But, gonna go back to college soon. Finish up our junior year of college. And yeah. We still got months of junior year left. And we've been there for 7 months. But, yeah. That's going on rambling topics here, but I hope this was somewhat interesting. But this is my new standard, and strength and what I have, what feeling I have, and other strength of friends. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye!